Good afternoon, staff. Our mission is to engage, equip, and empower all students each day and to accomplish our purpose, learning. Typically, most learning takes place in the classroom. However, the landscape and expectations have been changing in recent years, forcing traditional schools to rethink educating children. With the onset of COVID-19, we have been abruptly thrust into learning spaces that look differently, making us develop new and unique plans quickly. In this video, staff will share information about how we are working toward our mission to serve all students.
We introduced DCS Virtual on July 2nd, 2020, and Davie County Schools was proud to take the initiative and offer options to fit the needs of every student and family. With the application process, we wanted to make sure that this was the best option for the success of each student. However, with the governor's directive on July 14th that all school districts must offer a virtual option, DCS determined all students would need to be accepted. After the July 19th deadline, we reopened the application form on July 23rd and extended the deadline to July 28th to make sure we were including all families who wanted to take advantage of this option. Although extended once, it was important to have a final deadline for planning purposes. The extended deadline introduced additional challenges for planning, but we felt it was important in order to accommodate families who were interested but missed the first deadline. July 28th was the final date for families to confirm their places in DCS Virtual. This deadline was put in place to help us plan for staffing, with school beginning in less than 3 weeks. I'll share some key points about staffing and funding related to DCS Virtual. Davie County Schools did not receive additional funding or additional staff to provide a virtual option. School districts earn funds and teaching positions based upon our number of students. Likewise, we allot or assign funding and positions to each school based upon the school's student enrollment. It is important to note that offering a virtual option reorganizes our number of students, but it does not increase it. Therefore, Davie County Schools had to reorganize staff and pull teachers who normally teach face-to-face to teach virtually this year. This reorganization was complex, as all principals had to come together to consider student numbers by grade level and subject, class size requirements, facility and transportation limitations to meet the social distancing guidelines for reopening on Plan B, each teacher's licensure, and teacher requests and needs. In the end, 19 elementary teachers and 8 middle school teachers were reassigned to teach virtually. Once staffing was determined for DCS Virtual, by pulling teachers from existing schools, every master schedule and class roster was rebuilt, which was an amazing task to accomplish in such a short period of time. This included Davie High School, Early College, and Central Davie Academy, which reorganized their own staff to serve students virtually within their new master schedules. Special thanks to everyone who worked long hours to make this all happen.
In Davie County, DCS Virtual is not a separate school with a separate school number. Instead, students are assigned to their home school and are duly enrolled in virtual classes. Each DCS Virtual teacher teaches students from various schools across the county. With the complexity of staff and class rosters, both students and staff were asked to make a 1-year commitment to DCS Virtual, after which we can reassess and reorganize to meet our community's needs and preferences again. Because each student is still enrolled in their home school, students' test scores and attendance will be included in their school's data and North Carolina report card. They'll be included in their home school's yearbook and will probably return there in future years. There are students of all types enrolled in DCS Virtual, including EC students, EL students, and AIG students.
Students with an IEP are served in different ways across each setting. Within DCS Virtual, there is 1 speech therapist, 1 elementary teacher, and 1 high school teacher that serves across all settings. Across the district, EC teachers are serving both in the building and virtual academy students in all areas of the continuum. Students who are learning English as a second language are being served by the EL staff at the student's home school with a focus on supporting students in their core content. EL teachers and support staff are able to provide support in contacting parents and providing instructional support to the EL students. LIEPs are being written and updated to include goals to assist with virtual learning. 4th grade AIG candidates and 5th grade AIG students are being served by the AIG certified teachers with liaison support from Ms. Laura Martin at Pine Brook Elementary. Middle school students are being served by the teachers of advanced classes with support from middle school AIG specialists. Enrichment and student extension activities and resources are being provided from NCDPI for teacher use. Support paperwork is still being maintained by the students assigned homeschool.
We want to take this opportunity to thank our staff. Thank you for the long hours of work. Thank you for your commitment to serving children and striving to help each one succeed. Thank you for your professionalism, for your flexibility, your creativity, and adapting to so many changes. And thank you for the desire in your heart to make a positive and a lasting difference in the lives of your students. You are the vital link. Your success will be the student's success, and yes, Davie County Schools' success. Thank you.
Because we do not have a separate support staff for DCS Virtual, it is essential that the students receive resources and services from the staff in our school buildings where they are enrolled. These could be academic interventions, media resources, social and emotional learning, behavior supports, weekly food bags, and all the many other valuable resources and services we provide to our students in a traditional school setting. Not only do we need to provide support to DCS Virtual students, but also to the DCS Virtual teachers. Some DCS Virtual teachers work in their classrooms within the school buildings, and others work from home. Please remember to include them in your school, grade level, and/or department communications.
We hope this video has helped to provide a comprehensive look at Davie County Schools Virtual from an initial concept to the successfully run classrooms. You've heard me say this before. All of this doesn't just happen, and we are fortunate to have one another. Schools look different, but our why remains the same, and that's children. We're still learning and working through mistakes. However, we need your help. Please provide accurate information and clear up any misinformation you hear in the community. Every individual on the Davie County Schools team is an extension of everything we offer and do in our school district. It is important that we represent Davie County Schools positively and accurately. Again, thank you for your commitment and dedication to our students.